Hey everybody, it's your boy Godly Lizard, and today we are playing Amnesia. The doc did say it. So, yeah.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
What is going on right now? What the heck? What the heck? So memento has been added to your journal. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Okay, I don't think I should be following this liquid trail. Oh, I guess I'm falling. Whoa. How about you guys? Well, this game's pretty cool so far. Whoa, blah. Bah, $10. Don't know why I need these, but who wants to get effed by a broom? That's dope. So, this is weird. This game's what? This game's very old, I know that. Why is it called Amnesia though? What the heck is this? All is good, crystal clear. What the heck is this game? Bruh, I don't like this one bit. Hello? What is that sound, boy? No, move. What is going on? I don't like that. Share. Help. Check all wardrobes, because that one had tinder boxes. We need more of those, I would think. Oh, no. Deciding darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment by using tinder boxes. I'm having a slight headache because I can't. Old archives. Okay. So, the other children cheered him on, his name voiced in the steadily rising place, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought and struck his victim with the rock. What? Boy. So I'm supposed to stay out of the darkness? What book is this? Bro, I'm losing my shit right now in this game. Bro. Okay, so I got a lantern now. Door's open now. Bruh, I need Broomy. Broomy! Hey man! Broomy! Oh, broke the window. Sorry, Sorry, face rug. No, I was kidding. That's kind of stupid. Bruh, so I got lantern oil.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I
I
could
could
ask
ask you how much you remember.
I don't know if there'll
know.
be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can.
What?
Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self,
What?
Daniel.
So we chose to forget to do something. Why though? Look, a little area. Entrance hall. What? The door slammed shut behind him and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. So, apparently something went wrong with this Alexander guy. And now we want him dead, I suppose? And we're still...
Alexander, is it in...
Wait, are we still following? Let me check the mementos real quick. No notes.
Castle? In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
What?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
What? So, I guess we worked for him? Or did all this with him and found this place? That's weird. This is weird. What is this? is tough pliant. Some sort of organic tissue blocks path of the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Well, maybe, but how? That's the real question. How? But I guess we'll go down here. Is there anything good? Nope. Found some oil. Wine cellar. Plus, it's locked. Cannot be opened without a key. Find the key for the wine cellar. Is it up here? Might be up here. Look. No, screw that. I'm out. I'm out, boy. I'm out. Nope, ain't going that way. No, lady, you have. Archives. Going back to archives. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Oh no. Ew. Did you guys hear that though? It sounded like a monster.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
What? So like we were going for something, but I bet you it was more than we thought. Or Alexander made us do it for no reason. Oh my gosh, whoa! Oh, I know who you are. It's Stefano, but that's copyright, and we're not gonna do that. It might be copyright, you don't know. Okay, I need to find it. Find tinder boxes. Yes. See, I'm all good because I'm smart in this game. I know how to play and not get murdered. Okay. Time to open the note.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broke crudely carved passage.
Confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. Twisted path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I had ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. What? So, okay, so my guy got trapped. And... oh, I did not mean to break that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. This is fun. Okay. Your boy get inked. Looks like that area is blocked off. I'm honestly scared right now. This is weird. We need to get out of here. I would say just leave. Don't go try to kill me. Whoa. What was that, though? I did not like that sound at all. There's blood on that stone. It's good we don't need piano. I got no more tinder boxes. Nope. Whoa. Whoa!
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs.
What?
Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
What the heck? Bruh. I don't like this one bit. Bro, what was that? What was that? Yeah, no thanks. What's this note? Wait, I took note. What the heck just happened? Did I pass out?
1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground.
What?
Gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Dude, this game's
It
weird.
was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of
What the
spiraling
hell?
towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
What the heck? What? Alright, those. Look at some locks or another. Let's find him.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Bro. In Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore's deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be. Albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keeps reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp bear sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Henrik Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known Uterate, visited us at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Henrik is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years ago. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Athos, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immoral Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby. And like most of those noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhine lands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. What was all that? That was weird. Okay. Oh, So we gotta find something. Oh. Oh, okay, there should be another one too. Is there two? Yeah, there's three. Are you ready? Yeah. did it, boy. And there's a key. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. What? Get the key. Bro! Bro, what was that? What was that, broski? I got ink. I got ink. The door opened. Hello. Okay. Looks like we can leave. Yeah, I'm dipping. I'm out this bitch. Oh, what was that? Nope. Nah. Nah, what was that? Nah, what was that? Bro, you can't even give that to me and think I'm not gonna. Oh my gosh. Come on, Mr. Che. I don't trust this. Yeah, F it. We're out. Wine cellar, here we come. The statues were praying, gazing to the dark, domed ceiling. This game is not... Oh! Oh! I'm getting murdered. And I hurt myself. But all is good still. Bro. This game is trippy. This game is scary, more like it, man. Did it! Let's get it! The desert dunes were like waves in a sluggish sea. While the caravan moved, the land appeared motionless, but in camp, the hills moved. Bro, something's grabbing in my head. And something's digging in my head, bruh.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Apparently they didn't mind being left to die, since they were in a wine cellar.
Closer, somehow.
Bro! Oh! What? My sanity's getting worse. Can pick that up and what? Bro, did you not see that? That door just was broken and just refixed. Bro, no. Nope, I'm out. I need to find whatever these things are. And get out of here. Like, for real.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Alexander just let them die, didn't he? He literally just left them to die. He didn't give a shit. So Alexander's like evil, I'm guessing, and we need to take him out. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brandenburg as most of the Crossi. I can't read. Okay, guys. I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly enough for me to proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position with the noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100. None of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had some my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted to join us in a toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I felt my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... Damn, he fucking... Or, not effing. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. He got murdered. Straight murdered. Okay, I guess we're collecting oils or some wine. I don't know why, but we just are. Can I crouch through here? Boom! Cheating. I get it. La da dee, la da 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 da, la da dee, la da do, la da da, la da dee, la da do, la da da, la da dee, la da do, la da da. There we are. Some or permanent. Now we outie here. Now we outie, fam. Some sort of organic tissue, okay. Let's go back to the entrance hall. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gelbert. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Ortiz headed for London. Is this like a story? I'm confused. This whole game is confusing. Bruh, oh my gosh. Oh! Laboratory, okay, let's go. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them he thought, or perhaps too few. What? Oh my gosh. Nope. Where are we now? Why am I looking over there? I don't want to go over there. Not yet, at least. Got that oil, boy. What is this? The lack of chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. Oh. I'm sorry. I have to do it though. I have to do it. Bro, let's get it. There needs to be a container below the contraption.
There should be more coop rats.
Okay, found the chemistry pot that we needed.
Let me see. And one part aqua fortis.
What did I do? One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I found myself doing terrible things, I could take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Bro! Bruh. Nah. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and opernment are given in corporate. Okay, that's just experiment shit. Shiz. Okay. Okay. Doing it. We did it, yeah, but now we got some acid so we can take down that roots at the top. Oh, bruh, no. The stairs are closed. Find a way to climb back up. Okay. I guess we'll go through here now. Never mind. Bro! Ah. Did it. Dora the Explorer. No, I'm just kidding. We did it. We did it. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in the haze of gun smoke. Bruh, these things just took me out, dude. We did it! Well, actually, I'm ending an episode there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. The Viking. Oh, wait. Godly Lizard.